Hey guys, this is Renee with St. Louis Makeup Artist. No, I don't know what I'm doing with my hands. This is my lovely assistant, Miss Amanda. We are gonna do a Halloween tutorial for you today on Snow Queen. We got part of the idea from a YouTuber who did a Snow King. I'll link him at the bottom. And we just thought we would have a little bit of fun with it. We hope you like it, and let's get started. All right, so I'm gonna be telling you exactly what we used, but you can use any kind of form of this. It doesn't have to be the exact company. So the first thing is a primer. This is 100% pure. Next, you'll need some kind of like a fixing spray, kind of water-based. So we have Prep and Prime by MAC, but you can even use a water bottle if you want. Next, you'll need a foundation. You can use your own, you can use a really light color. This is Graftobian. I use the lightest color on this. This is cream based, and I would probably recommend using a cream base. And then you also want to match whatever that is. So since I use cream, I'm using a cream based white as well. You want to use a white to mix it in to get that really light, pale, cold color. Setting powder, we have MAC. You want a couple colors too. You want a taupe color, kind of like a middle taupe. You also want a gray color and a white. These are Viseart. Next, you're gonna want some kind of a glitter silver cream. This is Pat McGrath Get It. You also want a shimmer cream, and this one is MAC Luna. It's a very frosty, cool color. White mascara. A cool teal color. This one's by MAC. It's So There Jade, and it has kind of an iridescent to it. Next, you will want from a craft store some Snowflakes, but if you kind of want that cool kind of shimmer, like ooh, glassy stuff, this is the stuff to get. This is Make It Christmas Hearts for holiday projects, and it's not even Christmas. Next, you want lots of jewels, all small. So these are just regular glass looking beads. I got a smaller version of it. These are little tiny iridescent jewels, and then these are glass beads that are just glass. And then last but not least, you will want a good adhesive. You can do eyelash glue. This is Telesis. Okay, and then for brushes, you will need an array of brushes. Big fluffy kabuki, flathead kabuki, foundation, eyeshadow. This I used for the adhesive. This is a fan to help fan in the white. And then this is the concealer brush. Let's get started! All right, so first we're gonna prime the face. After we prime, we're gonna take our foundation color and we're gonna mix it with white from the Flash palette, and then we're gonna coat the face with it. You said lacquer. You actually want to use just a little bit of product. I ended up using too much up on the top. So I'm going to go back and I'm going to thin it out. But you kind of want the consistency of what it is down here on the chin. It's where it still kind of looks like just kind of like a ghostly skin.
This was my foundation in college.
Now we powder. You also want to make sure that you're tapping your powder in, because if you try and buff or rub it in, it's just gonna move your foundation. All right, next you wanna take your taupe color, your taupe shadow, your taupe contour color. You're gonna use it in a couple different spots. If you have this palette, you're going to take the middle right color. And you're just gonna contour along the bottom part of the cheekbone. You also wanna make sure that you are blending, especially with how light this foundation is. You really don't want to have harsh lines, and you just keep blending. Then take that same color and you're just going to put it along the crease line of the eye. Next, you're going to take this gray color, or any gray that you have, and you're gonna go along the exact same areas. Next, you're gonna take your white and you're gonna apply it to the lid of the eye, or the eyes. Maybe both would be good. And then also just below the arch. Okay, take your silver cream, glittery goodness, and you're gonna apply it to the lids. Next, you're gonna take your shimmer cream and then you're gonna apply it to the arch of the brow, just underneath. Making me feel cold already. All right, and then just underneath the eye, I'm sure you've heard before where you get the triangle part right here. We're gonna just put, not right underneath, but just kind of where the cheek starts. We're gonna start putting some of that very lightly under here just for a little bit of definition, a little bit of extra pizzazz. Then we're gonna put it down the center of the nose. We're gonna take our white mascara and we are going to brush the eyebrows to make it look like a little frostiness. If you don't have a white mascara, you can also use like a white cream and just use like a spoolie, a mascara spoolie, and you can just brush it in with that too. All right, next you take your teal liner and we're gonna close our eyes and we're just gonna line. Next you wanna take your iridescent snowflakes and they're gonna be really messy, so I'm gonna put them in a bowl. Let's take your adhesive first. All you're gonna do is you're gonna take this and you're gonna do it where you normally would do like highlights, and well, it's gonna be an extreme highlight. Okay, so for the base part of this, I'm gonna use my hands and make sure that the adhesive is tacky, and I'm just gonna start applying it. This will be messy, so put towels down or a cape on you or whatever you want to do to help the mess, because it's gonna be pretty messy. And you just keep doing this until all the tacky part is covered with your snowflakes. Then we're gonna go back and do a very gentle layer on top of that to build some of this up. Just make sure that you apply it very gently or else you're gonna be taking off some of the other snowflakes. Of course, that'll just naturally happen too, but you wanna try not to. Now we do the same to the other side. Now we're gonna use the jewels to do the crown. So because this adhesive needs to get tacky before things can stick to it, I'm just going along where I know I'm gonna be placing the jewels, and I'm putting the adhesive where I know I'm gonna be putting the jewels. Now I've added the glass beads in for the rest of the crown. I'm gonna go ahead and just continue this on, and I'm gonna use some of the white cream, and I'm gonna just kind of brush it into just some strands of her hair. Now that the crown is done, we're gonna just do some finishing touches. I'm gonna go back in and frost her lips and do her eyelashes. All right, so what I did was just take some more of the foundation that I used on her skin and I just put it on her lips. And I'm gonna go back and use my silver glitter cream, and then I'm gonna kind of highlight some of her lip just to kind of give it more of a shimmery, not flat, pretty queen lip. Okay, and for the last touch, I'm gonna go in and put the white mascara just on the tips of her lashes, so I want it to look kind of frostbitten. I don't want to totally whiten out her lashes to make her look like she has none. Here's our finished look. This is our Snow Queen, gorgeous Amanda. We just did up her hair to make it look super fancy. Subscribe to our YouTube channel if you haven't already. Like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, and follow us on Instagram. We are on all of those. We love you guys. Hope you enjoyed it, and we will see you next time. Okay, actually look at me so I can, oh.
Oh my God, that thing is itchy.
I don't want to go too gaudy, but, and we will continue on and show you how to work it. No.